Hello, everybody. Lifu here, and welcome to Tai Chi in the Park. Today we are here at Buffalo Bayou Park for our Xing Yi practice. For those of you who are new to Xing Yi is part of the internal martial arts system that includes Xing Yi, Bagua, and Tai Chi. So Xing Yi is the first forms of the system, and it is a more active and more direct uh, form that helps to incorporate the mind and body to work together as one unit. It's a linear form, so the movements will move in a straight line. Okay, and today we're going to review our beginning postures and forms. We have a video on Santee coming out soon on our YouTube channel. And so please look for that to refer back to as you continue with your practice. And we also have our first form, the Peach One form, which is the splitting fist. And it is in line with the 5 elements, and the element is metal for splitting fist or chopping fist. And so we'll be reviewing that today. And if you're here practicing with us, leave a little comment. Let us know you're here. If you have any questions about any of the forms, leave your questions and I can answer them after class and review and have it ready for the next class to have those questions answered. Okay? All right, so let's get started with our warm-up. Find a space either outside in your backyard or find a space inside and open up those windows, let the fresh air in. The weather is still nice here in Houston, so we have to be grateful for that, take part in that. It's a nice breeze outside today. All right, so get into your high horse stance with your knees soft, feet rooted into the ground, hips relaxed, 3 deep breaths, pulling down the heavens. Taking in a nice, long, slow, deep breath. Slowly exhale. Imagining that you're sinking down into your body more fully. Extending out through your fingertips. We refer to this as whole body breathing. Getting the body nice and relaxed. We'll begin by loosening up of all the joints, starting with our head and neck. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale, bring your chin down to your chest. As you inhale, roll your head to one side, stopping at the shoulder, and exhale, chin to chest. Rolling over to the other side, and exhale. And bring your chin to chest and roll up. Roll the shoulders up and back. Loosening up the shoulders. We're going to warm up the shoulders a little bit more. Bringing one hand behind your back and taking your other hand, scooping your arm forward and up. Exhale, extend back. Opening up the shoulder for full range of motion. Feel free to modify any movements if you need to, if you're recovering from injury or illness. Feel free to take breaks and continue watching. And when you're ready, you can join back into the class. And reverse. And switching sides. Let your other hand rest on your lower back, lengthening the lower spine, softening the knees, rotating the arm in the shoulder socket, palm up, turning your palm out. And reverse the movement. All right, warming up the shoulders even more, bringing your arms out in front, palms facing down. We're going to split in the diagonal, 1 and 2, and then alternate to the other side. One more set. And hold your arms out in front. We're going to open up wide for 2. And then the elbows are going to pump back for 2, changing the cross. Crossing in front, opening up, and elbows. One more set of each. And open up. Bring your hands back together. This time the palms are going to turn up. We're going to add a twisting motion. Starting off slow, letting your hands follow the inside of your arm up to your shoulder, reaching back. The hips are staying stationary and you're rotating from the waist. Starting off slow with your twisting motion. Just seeing what your range of motion is today, right now. Since we're practicing in the evening, the body is already warmed up from all the movement of the day. We just need to take it slow in these more active movements. And if you'd like, you can start to increase the speed. However, you don't want to get sloppy with it. You want to stay in control of your body. Moving with precision and accuracy. Letting your eyes follow your hand. A few more here. And one more. Coming back to center. Bring your hands down by your side. Inhale. Moving from the elbows, Rotating the forearms, pressing down and out. And reverse, taking the circles up and out with the palms. Let your hands rest by your side as we circle the wrists. 3 circles inwards. And 3 circles out. Open and close your hands, making sure all of the joints are loose and open. Good. Hands on your hips. Rotate your hips in a circle. Making sure the lower back is nice and long at all times. And reverse. Coming back to center. Take your stance out a little bit wider, a little bit lower, a little deeper in your stance. We're just going to start to shift our weight side to side. And you're wanting to stay low, not coming up like a triangle. You want to go side to side and imagining that you're drawing a line with your tailbone in between your heels. The toes can be turned out if that feels better for your knees and hips. Warming up the inside of the legs. Keep your posture upright. You don't want to be leaning forward. Shoulders stay over the hips. And now opening up the outside of the hips. We're going to step behind, cross behind, and bend your knees. Step out, cross behind, like a curtsy. We call this a lotus stance or twisted dragon. Adding the arms out to the side. Your palms can be open or in a fist. As your left leg goes back, your left arm goes up. This really warms up the legs. And coming back to center. Bring your feet together, bend your knees, circle your knees. With very little pressure, this is more about lubricating the joints. And reverse. Standing up, spread your feet out, rotate one ankle, circling it, and reverse. Other side, 3 circles out, 3 circles in. Standing up nice and tall, 3 deep breaths. All right, let's begin our Xing Yi practice. Shake out your legs. If there's anything else you need to do to warm up your body, please do so right now as we talk a little bit about the beginning posture. So Santi is referring to the three embodiments, and the three embodiments that they're talking about related to the human body is the three energetic centers: the lower dantian, below the navel, the heart center, the center of the chest, and the upper dantian, in between the eyebrows and towards the center of the head. So we want to align those three energetic centers in the body, and Santi is the martial application of this alignment. So I'm going to demonstrate it from a couple of different angles so that you can see it from different perspectives. I will start head on, and I want you to listen to my cues because I will not be mirroring it this time. So you're going to start with your right leg turned out, 45-degree angle, and your left foot is going to slide back towards your right heel, and that foot is going to be straight forward. So you are going to appear to be looking forward, but your hips are going to be slightly open to the right. The knees are going to be soft, shoulders relaxed and aligned over the hips. Crown of the head is lifting up. Your feet are grounding into the earth. And we start by inhaling the arms up. And you're going to bring the space between your first finger and thumb together and in front of your mouth. As you come here, shift your weight to the right leg, lift your left foot just slightly, bring it back down, lower your hands down. From here, your elbows squeeze in and your knees squeeze in. Your hands press out and your heels press out. Hands and feet mirror, knees and elbows mirror, hips and shoulders mirror. And then you bring your fists into your navel. Your right hand will spiral up as though you're holding a staff. Your left hand will spiral up to meet at your wrist. The hands open. They split apart. As your left hand comes forward, your left leg comes forward, your hands split apart. Your right hand at your navel, your left hand out in front of your nose. And your weight is in your back leg. The left leg is empty. And this can be a standing meditation posture that you can work on as you try to bring all of your awareness into alignment to move steadily and forward. Opening up the palms and letting the energy flow freely through the body. So let's try that again. I'm going to turn to the side. Right foot turned out, left heel out in front of the right. Inhale, arms up. Hands come close together and close at the mouth. Sink into your stance. Lift your left foot. Press down. Elbows and knees squeeze in. Hands and heels press out. Fist to the navel. Right hand spirals up. Left hand spirals up. The hands open, split, and step forward. Let's try that again. Inhale. From here, you are ready, steady, and aligned for the next movement to come. Okay? So don't worry if you're not getting the movements. This isn't something that's easily learned in one session or online. But just keep watching the videos and keep practicing on your own. Like I said, we have a Santee video, a short video, 4-minute video, specifically dedicated to all the details involved in this beginning form and posture. All right, so let's move on to Pichuan, splitting fist. We're going to do it facing the camera, facing you, starting with Santee. Going to inhale, arms up, and I'm just going to demonstrate. If you want to watch. This is the whole form. That includes the opening and the closing of Pichuan. All right, so you may be wondering about the step. And this particular step is called a spring step, okay? And I'm going to show you from the side. The spring step is like an empty step. So your front leg is empty. Even though you're stepping on it, you're not going to bring any weight onto that front leg. You're going to spring forward on your back leg like an inchworm. Then when we turn, we hook the feet together, hook step, knees and toes looking at each other. And then we open up and we spring step on the back foot. So there's no retreating in this form, only moving forward, right? Just steadily pushing forward, pushing forward. And you may notice if you're practicing this correctly that you feel your legs getting stronger. You feel your legs working here. And so the power comes and stays in that back leg as your arms start to move forward. So let's just practice the spring step together. It's kind of fun, but it's not necessarily intuitive. We don't normally walk like this. And just to be a little silly, to help you kind of get used to it, it's kind of, if you let your body get really loose with it, it's like the shuffle, right? Like the dance, like the shuffle, right? So you can think of it like that. However, when we're doing the martial art form, we are more steady. Our body stays in alignment. Okay, so you can practice it both ways just to get used to this spring step. Practicing it first very loose, and then the more classical, formal way. Also, what's important here is that you're not jumping into your front leg, which often happens. When I first learned it, it was very awkward for me. Until you finally get it. It's not a jump. You're not jumping from one leg to the other. You're springing forward and landing on the same leg that you're springing off of. All right, so now we have the spring step. Let's add the arms. So let your legs rest a minute here, and let's work on just the arm work. So you're in a wide horse stance. Your arms are out in front, left hand out in front, right hand towards the navel. You're going to bring your left hand in, up, spiraling, right hand spiraling and resting at the wrist. The hands open and split apart. Back to the navel, right arm up, post, split. Navel, left arm up, right, split, right arm in, right arm up, split, this is live TV, everybody. Can't control everybody here in the park. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better. Right hand comes in, up, left hand, split, left hand in, up, right hand, split, right hand in, up, left hand, split, left hand in, up, right hand, split. Keep going, few more. And this exercise here is very good for the lungs. So when we're here, we're spiraling, we're squeezing the lungs. And then when we split, the energy in the lungs releases out. So focus on squeezing and splitting, moving forward. All right, and relax your arms. Open and close your hands. Relax. And now we're going to try to put it all together. And I'm going to start from the side view. So starting from Santee, right foot turned out, left heel in front of right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink into your stance, close in front of the mouth, lift your left foot. Knees and elbows squeeze in. Fist to navel. Right arm spirals up. Left hand meets at the wrist. Our weight is in the back, right foot. We split and open. Aligning the three dantians. Imagining they are like a pearl being pulled on a string down into the earth and up into the heavens. These three pearl white spheres of light and energy. And now let's begin. P-Chuan, splitting fist, we post. Turn your left foot out. Post. As your hands split, you spring step. The hands open, spring step. Post. Turn out. Post. Split. Post. Turn out. Post. Split. Now for the turn, our foot turns in and our fists come to the navel. We turn out on the other side and post. Squeezing the elbows in, squeezing the lungs. Spring step forward as the hands split. We practice slowly in the beginning. To make sure that we understand the mechanics of the movement. Once you become more comfortable with the movement, we start to layer the intention. So the element of metal is about accounting. It's about good character. It's about orderliness. Being organized, being clear and rational in your thinking. And these are all attributes that you want to bring to your practice. Bringing your focus in towards a single goal, a single movement, a single move or step forward. Keep your stance low and steady, never raising your stance. And also think of yourself like a ship's bow cutting through the water, parting the seas to make way. Keep your breathing slow, deep, and natural. Keep your 3 dantians, your 3 energy centers aligned. Keep your arms in what is called pung, a supple resiliency. Finding balance between relaxation and tension. Releasing the excess tension without being too relaxed. Allowing yourself to be relaxed, yet alert, but not hyper alert, a relaxed awareness. All right, and now we're going to do a few more, and then we're going to close. I'll show you the closing. So once your left foot is forward, you're going to close by taking weight into your front foot, your left leg, taking a small step back with your right. Your hands are going to come into the crease of the groin, the outside edge of your palm, and let the arms rise up, closing the form. All right, so that's our practice today with the spring step and the arm movements. We did a lot to help massage and tone the internal organs of the lungs. And this is really important, obviously, right now with the health crisis that we're having, particularly in the lungs, but also it's important that the fascia in our body stay toned so that the organs can move and be malleable, soft, and supple, and also be in their healthy shape, literally the shape. If they are out of shape in that they are being pressed or squeezed, part of the organs can atrophy, and you lose efficiency in that part of the organ, right? And we don't want that. We want to keep our bodies loose and open and supple for our optimal health. Okay, so for next week, we are going to practice more of Santee and of Peach Wet, but we're also going to move on to Zhuanquan, which is the drilling fist and related to the element of water and helps to tone and massage the kidneys. So I'll demonstrate that for you now so you know what is coming for next week. And I will start here on the side. Every form starts in Santee, and we have 5 forms for the 5 different elements. So you can see that the two forms are similar in nature, but there are some slight differences that we will go over next week in our practice. And hopefully, weather permitting, we will have practice here in the park next week. It's such a joy to bring Tai Chi in the park to you at home. And let's cool down just a little bit with a nice standing meditation. So let's take a few deep breaths in, connecting to our breath again. But not only connecting to our breath, but also connecting to heaven and earth, connecting to the energy all around us. Letting the energy around us help to replenish our body, replenish our energy, and help support a positive and healthy outlook, helping to change your state of mind. All right, so knees bent, knees softly bent, elbows softly bent, palms facing the ground, spine is long. Breathing down into the lower back, feeling the lower back expand, releasing any and all tension on the lower back and kidneys. Letting the navel reach back towards the spine. Let the chest be neutral. Breathing in fresh, clean air and sending roots down into the ground. Feeling your hands and feet connected to the earth. Feeling a part of something larger than yourself. And you can stay here for as long as you like. Letting your tension drain down into the earth to be transformed. Letting your stress, your worry be replaced with serenity and patience. Bring your hands up to face the heavens, to face the sky. Shoulders relaxed, elbows bent. Center of the palms are being pulled up towards the sky. Feeling, sensing, imagining the sun pouring into your hands, pouring into your head, pouring into your body. Replenishing the yin and yang energies of the universe, and turning the palms to face the crown of your head so that these energies intermingle into your body. And exhale. Bring your hands down to your heart center. And feel the breath moving in and out through the center of your chest. As you breathe in, it expands out behind your heart and out in front of your heart. As you exhale, it contracts back towards the center of your chest. And let your hands move down to the lower dantian, below the navel, breathing into this area again. Maybe you feel that your belly is full of qi. Replacing any energy that was used in this practice. And closing out the practice, bringing your feet together. Inhale your arms up, bring your palms together. And interlace the hands at the thumbs, wrap one hand over the other. Your hands making the symbol of yin and yang, the Taiji symbol. Symbol of peace and harmony, of yin and yang working together to create health and healing. I hope you feel an abundance of health this evening. I hope you have a nice dinner, sleep well, take care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. I hope this audio has worked for you. We are working hard to increase the quality of our programs and our videos. Thank you so much for joining us, and please follow us on our Facebook Tai Chi in the Park page, also on our YouTube channel for practices available to you at any time. And we'll be bringing you live streams from different parks on a weekly basis until we can all meet again. Dao On, wishing you peace on your path. Thank you so much.